Silver storm warning. What do I mean by that? Gonna let you guys know what I mean about that just in a moment. Also, got a little bit crazy on the phones last night with the shop folks. Gonna let you know what's going on there as well. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much. We almost made it to 6,100 subscribers. We are now in May, of course. We'll be trying to get 6,700 subscribers before the end of the month. So if you're not yet subscribed, don't forget we got the Pinbacks giveaway. We'll be talking about that as well. I need 616 more subscribers by the end of May to get us to 6,700 subscribers. Let's start the month off good. If you're not yet subscribed, come join us. It's absolutely free. Thank you. Don't forget the thumbs up. That really helps. Let's get into it. Last night, talked to this nice guy. He is a regular customer of ours. He's in his 30s. He finally got his friend to start stacking silver, folks. That is what he is done. He's been on his friend's behind for probably 6 to 8 months. His friends come in a couple times, kind of toss his nose at everything. And he bought $60 with a face of 90% silver last night on the phone. We took the order to the other guy. They're coming in at 1 o'clock this afternoon to pick it up. He's locked in on his price. We had other people, new people coming in. Again, another associate took another new customer last night to another friend. People are starting to wake up, folks. Little by little, it's starting to wake up. If there's something you want out there now in the markets, get it now. The supply chain is tightening. That is what is really going on. This is not trying to fearmonger anybody. This is facts. And people are going to say on this channel, I guarantee you someone will say there's plenty of silver out there, there's nothing to worry about. If you really believe that, fine, then believe it. Because what I am seeing, it don't look pretty for down the line. Could it all change? Could we start seeing a ramp up in silver again? Absolutely, but we could. I just don't see that coming right now, folks. I say on this channel all the time, and it has to be said almost every single video. Stack what you can. Don't compare your stack with anybody else's stack. Because if you start doing that, you're never gonna grow your stack. You're gonna get in your mind, oh, I can't get where CoinShop Chris is, or I can't get what this channel is, or I can't keep up with my neighbor. It's not about keeping up with anybody. It's about keeping up what you can afford to stack. That's it. Plain and simple. If anybody disagrees with that, well, I'm sorry. That's how we tell our customers, clients, whatever you want to call them at the shop. How, not financial advice, of course. It's just a good policy to follow. Is get what you can when you can, and try to have a mix of stuff. There's some people don't want a mix of stuff. Some people just want 90% silver. Some people just want 1 ounce silver rounds. Some people just want silver eagles. Whatever your heart contents, fine. At least you got something. That's the whole point. If you got an ounce of silver, if you're just starting out, for the new stackers out there, if you're just starting out, you got silver in your hands right now, about to get silver in your hands, or gold, you're doing much better than the average American. Let's just put it that way. That is what it is. You're doing much better. Why do you think people in China are buying up the gold? They're getting rid of the fiat currency in their own country, folks. Why is that not happening here? Oh yeah, we can say, well, people don't have the money. Most people have a few bucks where they can come into any coin shop, if they have a local coin shop, and get a silver dime, get a silver quarter, get a silver half, instead of going to the Starbucks and getting a cup of coffee. That's the bottom line, folks. Yes, we're seeing a downturn. We'll get that more into a moment about that. The silver storm is coming. Silver will rise eventually. Remember, this month starts the major delivery month. Where will prices go? Where will be prices at the end of the month be? I can't tell you that for sure. Only thing I can report on is what I'm seeing, boots on the ground at the shop, and what Michael and Brian at channel sponsor Pinbacks.com are telling me as well. That's all. That's all I can tell you, folks, what I'm seeing and what they're seeing. I can't tell you about what any other shop's seeing. You guys do that quite well in the comment sections. I've heard some of you guys say, my shop's out of 90% silver. They're low on gold. My shop's got plenty. They got plenty in the back room. Well, what's so-called plenty? That so-called plenty could be gone within a matter of days. That's how this market really works, folks. We've seen it before. We've seen it before. Do I have to remind people? March 2023. If you guys were stacking, you ladies were stacking back in March 23, you guys know how hard it was to get your hands on silver and gold back then. Had to wait 6 weeks. Most of the online bullion dealers at the time raised their thresholds to get free shipping, folks. That's how it's coming this way again. Exactly when, I can't tell you that. All I can tell you right now is when we're ordering, we are getting what we are ordering right now. But our bullion dealer, not online, but our bullion dealer at the shop, when he orders, he is having a hard time getting inventory for what he needs. Right now, he's doing okay still. There's not really a so-called shortage where we can't get stuff yet. But he says that time, he's even warned yesterday, that day is coming. He says, keep your shops full for now. We are well protected right now with silver and gold right now. Well, maybe not so much with gold because we're watching the price. We're probably going to get a little bit more gold today if the price stays lower. We're watching gold. We're trying to get it on the dip like everybody else is trying to get silver and gold on the dip, folks. McDonald's just released their report for the first quarter. Sales are down 3.6%. Some people are going to say McDonald's is junk food. I get it, folks. That's just a sign of what things are coming to be like. Every corporation is starting to make a downturn, it looks like. Because people don't have the cash. Everything's going up, folks. Everything costs us more and more and more and more. Why? Inflation's not going away. That's just more powerful silver and gold. Let's not worry about what the silver price or gold price is doing right now. Yes, it's down right now. But this is a opportunity of a lifetime, especially with silver, in my opinion. And what a better place to check out silver, gold, and platinum. Channel sponsor Pinbacks.com. Channel sponsor Pinbacks.com has upped their game on the giveaway, folks. They're giving away 5 of these Frontier 1-ounce silver bars. These will be given away May 23rd, which is on a Friday. I've already made a video for it. Very simple rules to enter the giveaway. I'm going to tell you one right now. You must be subscribed. So if you're not yet subscribed, subscribe now. I will post the link to the video in the pinned comments below on this video to make it very easy for you. Just watch that video, follow those rules, make sure you're subscribed. You'll be entered for the giveaway. So if you have entered the giveaway video, make sure you are subscribed. I cannot give that warning enough. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you are an eligible winner, because I will be checking that after I pick the winner before I reach out to the winner. If I find the winner is not subscribed, we will just pick another winner. That's all. So this is the warning on that. Let's talk about the Fed decision coming up next week. There's a lot of misconceptions of what Jerome Powell's job really is. I've seen it in the comments. I've heard it at the shop. Jerome Powell does not care what administration is in office for one. He's got to be bipartisan. His focus is, remember, let's just back up a little bit. President Trump appointed him the first time around. President Biden also appointed him second time around. Let's be crystal clear on that. Jerome Powell is a registered Republican. This is all public information, folks. So when someone says Jerome Powell is trying to get at Trump or make Trump's life miserable, no. His job is mandated by Congress. His job is to balance inflation. His job is to balance not the deficit. That's not what he's trying to balance. Unemployment. Inflation, unemployment, trying to keep that even balanced. That is his job. I wouldn't want his job. There's nobody out there can fix this. What he has to do. And I'm not defending Jerome Powell for any reasons at all. Some people think Jerome Powell's been in office too long. Well, actually, Alan Greenspan, when he had that job from 87 to 2006. So he's had a lot of terms in that office. He just kept getting reappointed. No, I don't believe President Trump's going to reappoint Jerome Powell in the fall or trying to get someone else in the fall. He will try to get someone else in the fall. He's not going to reappoint Jerome Powell. Now, the question becomes, is Jerome Powell too late to the game? Let me pose, yep, maybe. Was he too early? Was he too late? Look, I'm not here to talk really about politics, but I'm trying to explain how it works. Congress, the president appoints them. Senate approves them. Congress takes over. They monitor what Jerome Powell is doing. That's how it works. That's how the three bodies of government work, folks. I don't know what else more to say about that. I mean, President Trump can't mandate Jerome Powell to lower rates, raise rates, leave rates alone. That's something Jerome Powell has to figure out himself and his team. Is he too late? Well, you got to look at it this way. I've asked this question before. Nobody's really given me an answer. We got two choices. We cut rates. We're going to go to more inflation. We raise rates. We know that's not probably going to happen. That's going to be more of a job loss. We leave rates alone where they are today for another month. That will also imply more job loss. On the back end of it, you cut rates, you're going to have more inflation. You're not going to see inflation that fast coming down the pipeline, but you are going to start seeing it in a couple months ahead of time. And when people can't afford stuff, that will also lead to more job loss down the road. So where do you go? Where do you go? Put yourself in Jerome's shoes with that information, folks. That's all I'm trying to say. He's trapped. He's trapped. If you really want to blame somebody, you got to blame Congress. You got to blame the Senate. Record spending, folks. It's record spending. That's where it lies. Is the people that we vote in office. And that is what it is. On both sides of the aisle. On both sides of the aisle. I want to make that crystal clear. I'm trying to be transparent as possible as I can on this channel. Jerome Powell is just trapped. And that's the bottom line. So where do we go from here? This is why I'm stacking silver. This is why you are probably stacking silver. This is why you're stacking gold. If you're stacking gold. We're going to keep stacking, folks. Because at the end of the day, this is real money. Where is silver? Gold. You want to throw platinum in there? Throw platinum in there. I'll tell you else what I'm doing. I'm stacking everyday common nickels. Every time I get paid is either by YouTube, when Pimbex pays me, when the coin shop pays me, I'm taking about 10 to 15 bucks out of every paycheck, going to the bank, or maybe 16 bucks, I should say. We got to round it up to the nearest dollar for the nickels. 10 to 16, maybe even 20 bucks at times. I'm going through common date nickels, looking for war nickels, and I'm keeping all my nickels in either coffee cans, juice jugs, whatever, you name it. Because when this does go goodbye, that copper, that nickel, in those nickels are going to be, you're going to be able to melt it down. And guess what? Get the new currency for it. I'm stacking them now. It's face value, folks. We can all go to the bank or the credit union and get a couple dollars worth of nickels every time you get paid. It's $2, folks, for a roll. $2. And guess what? If you don't want to hang on to them, you can roll them back up, take them to another bank, and get your $2 back. Or take them to a convenience store and make sure they're rolled, and the convenience store shouldn't have no problem taking them. Look for your war nickels too, folks. But I'm saving all my nickels. I know some people save all their copper pennies too. They go to the banks and get the copper pennies. Hey, at the end of the day, it's copper weight. At the end of the day, it's on the nickels, it's copper weight in nickel weight. You know, at the end of the day, I haven't lost anything. I might lose if the dollar doesn't collapse now. If I lose a little to inflation, okay, I'll take my chances on that one. But at the end of the day, I haven't spent anything. I just converted it from paper to metal. Really, that's what I converted it to. If I really needed the cash, yeah, I could roll these things back up and take them to the bank and get paper cash for it. All right? That's the thing in the nutshell. Just trying to get everybody prepared, because nobody knows what's coming, folks. I can't tell you for sure silver's going to go to the moon. I don't like creating those type of videos. Silver's going to go to the moon. Gold's going to go to the moon. Could we see $5,000 gold by the end of the year? Very likely, yes. Could we see silver get to $50 by the end of the year? Very likely, yes. But we got to let the time play out. Take this time while the prices are low. Keep stacking. I want to thank channel sponsor Pimbex again, folks, because they've really supported this channel. They've really kept their promises up with the channel. They say they're going to do bigger giveaways. They've done that. We got the bigger giveaway coming up, folks. Make sure you are subscribed on that one. Thank you to the viewer who is watching, because it's not possible without you folks. That's the most important thing as well. It's not possible without the viewers. Let Pimbex know that CoinShop Chris sent you. No, I don't make a commission off the sales. It's just for bigger giveaways, like I've been saying all along. So thank you. If you folks have questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, reach out to me. My email is always in the description of every single video. I thank you for your time and watching. Please help me get to 6,700 subscribers. The magic number for today is 616 or 616 for the end of the month. Thank you again. CoinShop Chris is out until this afternoon.